Good Monday afternoon here at Barking Bird. It is a humid afternoon here in the nation's oldest city, and I did not hit yard sales this weekend. I went to Ancient City Con with my daughter. We had a good time for 3 days. Yes, I did dress up in cosplay. You will get to see pictures of this at the end if you stick around for it. That may be the most entertaining thing you have ever seen on this channel. Anyway, we got our geek on. We had a good time. Proud of my daughter. She won second place in the talent contest at the convention, and she is pretty excited about that. What we do have on a reselling note this week is I picked up a couple of golf clubs last week. Both have very rusted shafts. Now, I know there's folks in some parts of the country don't have to worry about this because, well, you never see this sort of thing, but this shaft is pretty rusted up, pretty pitted. Where I'm from in Nevada and Arizona, you never see this. You don't see rust. I guess it's been outlawed there. Maybe it's just the dry air. Here it's kind of normal though. I find clubs like this all the time, and I would not be able to sell them if I did not have a way to fix that. So I'm going to show you what I do. It won't take long. It's not particularly difficult or involved. The first thing that I use, this is my most common tool. It is a wire brush. This is something that you may clean a golf club with if you're on the golf course. You can see now this one's pretty well smashed down, and that's fine. It works real well. I take that, I put it on the club, and just like that. I take a cloth and wipe that off. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that well or not, but that got the bulk of that off right there. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and do this entire shaft, and you may not be able to see what I'm doing. We'll try to get that where you can see it. I may speed this up, we'll see. And we'll see what we come up with. This entire process does not normally take very long. Couple 3 minutes, typically at the most. The shaft does get a little warm when you put that friction on it. I have had people say, oh, you don't want to do it this way, you scratch up that shaft. I can tell you I've never had that issue. Now, you would not want to do this on a graphite shaft, but of course a graphite shaft, you're not going to have rust. You'll have other types of dirt on a graphite shaft. But I do not use this on a graphite shaft. On a graphite shaft, when there's dirt, and there oftentimes is, I will use a magic eraser, and it tends to come right off. Well, now assuming you're able to see that, that's how long it took. That took almost everything off of there. The other thing I'll do to kind of get that to shine a little bit for the pictures, I'll take a little Goo Gone and a paper towel. I'll squirt a little bit on there. I'll take that shaft, and now we have, oh, I'm gonna get a little bit up, found a little bit more, okay. Now we've got a shaft that is just darn near like new. Maybe a couple little blemishes on it, but it is in good shape. The other thing that I've had success with, and here we've got another one, not the same club obviously, same sort of rust. Another thing I've had success with, Gojo. Actually learned this from a guy when I was out yard selling, and a lint-free cloth. I tend to prefer the wire brush. So the little dab will do you there. get that on there, and we grab the club and we just this is working a little better on this one, it looks like, a little quicker anyhow. Wow. Maybe I will change my preference on that. And then again, a little bit of Goo Gone, and hit that shaft with it, shine that shaft up. And again, that shaft is pretty much just like new. Anyway, any questions about that? Let me know. We'll see what we get at to this next week. I'm not certain what sort of video we'll have next week because I don't get to hit yard sales again. My wife has us signed up for a golf tournament next week on Saturday. So maybe I'll get out some on Thursday and Friday, though those have been pretty sparse around here of late. I've got to go to World Golf Village. I think we're playing the Slammer and Squire course this weekend. And well, that'll be a good time. Probably more fun than yard sales. But then again, it is my golf game, and I ain't got much of one right now. So anyway, you folks have a good time and enjoy the footage here at the end. Don't laugh too hard. Thank you. Well, I hope you enjoyed us getting our geek on there. We appreciate you sticking around. Any questions, comments, complaints, anything like that, please let me know in the comments below. If you got this far, you must have enjoyed something, so please like, comment, subscribe. We do appreciate all that. It does help the content reach more people. And, you know, heck, who would you want to embarrass more than me by having folks see what you just saw? Anyway, thanks again, and we will see you next time. Bear down.